They have Boys Town is in Nuevo Laredo, whatever it's called, in Mexico. It's a complex full of brothels and bars and whores that are legal, and there's a rumored donkey show there where a girl gets on stage and does sexual shit with a donkey. But nobody knows. And nobody's ever come back alive from the donkey show, apparently, because it's not
where
documented
is this in? Is this like Tijuana?
No, Nuevo Laredo.
Oh, all right, dude. I went to Tijuana one time, most disgusting strip club ever. Like, you could literally like suck on their tits, right? And I'm sitting back there. First of all, it's the most filthiest place I've ever been in. And the girls, like, I swear to God, it looked like the Three Amigos. You know how like awful the Mexican extras were in that? That's what they had sitting around this little bar. And this girl was coming up with her tits, and she's putting them in people's mouths. And as she would back away, the stage light would hit her tits, and the shine from the drool from the last guy was still on her tits, and she would literally go to the next person.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, that's lovely.
It's amazing. Dude, when I was in China, this is fucking horrible, but there were people begging for money in the streets, and
how did you exploit them, Joe?
Well, I didn't exploit them. This is just terrible. But they would have kids that would have, like, no hand or one eye, and you'd go to give them money, and the guy that was, like, our tour guide was like, don't give them any fucking money. They cut their kid's hand off to make you feel sorry for them, so you give them money. And I was like, that's a fucking commitment that I can't even...
Jesus Christ.
That, dude.
So they cut his hand off, and then what?
We should have done one about one of those kids.
Stick is
that would have been hilarious. It's good to be...
Dude,
most beggars have two hands.
This show has just been too dark. Joe's like, that would be a great bit about some kid who gets his hand cut off.
Did you just congratulate him for his commitment? The guy that cut off his own child.
Yeah, that's a commitment.
Oh, you're a real prince.
These lazy pricks in this city, they barely even do a song and dance anymore.
Then they literally stick their hand and scald it in the fire or the stump.
Fire? What are you talking about?
Well, dude, you can't just cut somebody's fucking hand off and then tie a shoestring around it.
I don't know, dude. They cut the fucking... I mean, it was healed. I don't know how they healed it. I didn't get into the logistics, Bill. So if I were to do this myself, what would I have to...
Those are great stories to tell before the last one. Listen, we're trying to be a little more liberal on this show. We're trying to shine a light on some other people.
Is anyone calling now?
Yeah, they are.
We're trying
See the donkey show. Wait a minute. Gary Ross.
Bring it on! Bring it on. I'm excited. Finally, we got word on this. Confirmation.
Gary, what's up, man? You said you saw the donkey show?
Yes, sir.
What happened?
Well, down there in Nuevo Laredo, we crossed the border there to Laredo, Texas, and seen that show. It's, I don't know, pretty rough there. It's not a bad-looking girl.
Hey, man.
You really sound like you're psychologically scarred. You're like, I don't know, guys.
Yeah, we saw it. Me and a buddy went over, and...
what did they do to the donkey?
She gives it oral, and then she rides it.
Jesus Christ.
Not a bad-looking girl, though, huh?
No, not a bad-looking girl. She... she's pretty...
All right, you know what, Gary? We got to go. Go to Mitchell. This guy actually saw it, and maybe he can explain it and not sound like that.
Okay.
That's the postman on Cheers. Mitchell.
Yeah.
You said you've been to Boys Town?
Yeah, down in Boys Town. Girl actually gets on her knees, starts off blowing the donkey, then kind of eases over, and he just rams her, almost breaks her in half. And she's just up there like, what the fuck?
Dude.
It is horrifying to watch.
That's the best description you could have. I mean...
That's the slogan on the show. Donkey Show. What the fuck?
That's the kind of thing I do. You know
it's like, what the fuck?
If somebody drops something in my drink, dude, what the fuck? And I go get another one. I would think if you had a donkey's dick in your vagina, you wouldn't be like, dude, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to do my little dance here. What is she laying on? I mean, how does the thing mount her?
She's actually underneath it on her hands and knees, and she basically gets up high enough that he just kind of eases in.
Okay, so it's a considerate farm animal.
Wait, did you just say that the donkey eases?
Yeah, he eases his way in. He puts a hoof on one ass cheek to kind of open her up a little bit. Like, okay, easy there, sweetie.
He spits on his hoof.
In a perfect world, maybe a donkey would
Do you think the donkey learns tact as it goes? The 10-time donkey's like, I get what we're doing here. I see. I know how to do this now. All
right, man. Thanks for calling. You can't believe how many people have seen this show. Freight train.
Dude, can I just say this before we go to another call about this?
That?
When I was in college, one of my friends lent us a bestiality porn, and it was a pig. The scene I saw was a pig fucking a woman doggy style, and it was the most disturbing thing. You know when you see something, you're like, I was never meant to see that ever. Like, that was never supposed to occur in natural life ever. And, like, I can't even imagine seeing this fucking show, dude. Like, I think I would literally, like, vomit. I don't think I'd be able to take it.
No, but you know what, dude? You took a slow step into that world. You know, you ease your way in. You don't go straight to the donkey. You start with something small, like a pig. Little piglet, like from that Disney movie.
You start with a finger in the ass.
Yeah.
And then you move into a small dildo.
Yeah, you lift your chin up and ease.
Okay, Tijuana, they're doing. Put Paul on. Paul, what's up? You were in Tijuana where you saw the donkey show.
Yeah, it was back in '88. I was 18, getting ready to go to the military, and we go down to Tijuana, right? And we're fucking hammered. Okay, I mean, just literally hammered. And this little Mexican guy comes up, he's like, "Hey, $5 donkey show, I take you." We're like, "What?" He's like, $5, I take you. So we give him the $5. He takes us on the outskirts of TJ, and they had this fucking circus tent set up, and there's bleachers in there. And the girl comes out and starts dancing. I was like, "Wow, this is cool, man. She's pretty cool looking, right?" They bring this fucking donkey out in a cargo net, and she reaches down there, grabs that donkey's cock, and she starts stroking it, right? And I'm sitting there going, "What the fuck?"
Hip girl, though, right?
This donkey, right?
What do you mean, what the fuck?
I was just like going, no. I was like, this is not fucking happening, right? She starts blowing this donkey, then she lays down on her butt and wiggles up to the donkey and, like, starts to put it in. The donkey just rails her. I mean, literally, I'm blowing chunks over the side of the bleachers.
So
all these Mexican guys are like, woo! Yeah, I mean, like, they dig this kind of shit down there.
Can I ask one question? What made her cool? What
I don't know.
Was so fun, hip, and cool about her?
I just like...
He did call her cool, though, right? Didn't he say characterize her as cool?
He went to the more aggressive one. The other one was a little nicer strip club. The donkey eased it in. This one, like, hate fucked her. You know, he just fucking...
Two things. I like...
He's smashing her with the hoof.
He
got the donkey punch.
Two things. I like how, number one, you were like, what the fuck, in shock. What did you think that was going to happen with the donkey? Did you think they were going to start playing Uno or something? Yeah, she's there to blow the fucking donkey.
Yeah, that whole story. So some Mexican guy just grabs me and takes me to the outskirts of Tijuana, and it's like, at what point are you going to get stabbed in the neck?
Second point I want to make, that's my new suicide. Fucked to death by a donkey on stage in Tijuana.